Welcome back to the channel. Today, let's talk about how Google Calendar can integrate with your Google Classroom and how you could use that calendar across a team of teachers to share that information about what you're assigning and when things are due and coordinate those efforts if that was something you were interested in. This comes from a question that was asked after a training I did today, as a matter of fact. So I want to explain how to do that, and I can do it very quickly. Here in classwork, you can get to your calendar. That's the calendar that's automatically created for your Google Classroom. I have entirely too many, but here we are. And here's the calendar for this class. This was a middle school group that I was working with. And they said, we want to be able to coordinate so that we're not all assigning things on the same day. You can do that very easily. It's over here in your three little dots that go next to the calendar that you want to share. These settings that we're going to look at are only effective on that calendar. If you wanted to share all of your calendars with all of the teachers you know, you have to go in and do that individually. But for this one, I'm going to click on this. I can change the color of it if you're somebody who color codes things. I can hide it from the list, which I have done with old calendars that I am done with from previous classrooms especially. And I can get to the settings and the sharing specifically is what we're looking at. You can change the name of that calendar. You can put in a description, the time zone. You can export it and decide how to accept the invitations. You can make it public or not. Here's where it's shared. So I own it. I can make those changes, and it's shared with the people that are in this group right now. And I can also go in and specifically add people, just like you can do. And I could share that with the principals. I could share that with specific people who are not already a member of that class. So at a grade level team, if the math teacher has their calendar set up through Google Classroom, they can share that with English and Science and Social Studies. Type in their name here and share that calendar with any number of people that you wanted to share it with. And then they've got permissions that you can set, that they can see everything, that they can make changes to it, that they can make changes and manage who else gets to share this. I would leave it probably at see all event details. Nobody else needs to be changing your assignments because they're your assignments on your class calendar in this situation. But if something came up and you did want them to be able to manage it, if you were co-teaching with somebody else or working in a variety of situations, that might come in handy. And that's just this drop down that you make those changes to. I'm going to leave it at see all events. I could share it. All the people I'm trying to get this around for are already in the group. So sharing it with them would be silly because they're already in it. But I hope you can see the possibilities. Once you've done that, you will save those. Notice you've got other notifications you can change, how you want to see new and changed and canceled and responses and the agenda. If you want to get a daily email with the agenda for this calendar, you can integrate it. You could put it on your website if you wanted it to be that public. If it's assignments, I don't really see that being a need, but I could be wrong. Maybe you see a use case for that and you add that. And you can unsubscribe completely. If you've been invited to this and your status changes, you don't need that anymore, you unsubscribe, you don't have to worry about it. When you're absolutely done with the calendar, here's where you can get in and delete that calendar. Again, those are the sharing settings, and they are right over here next to the three little dots on the calendar. When you get done with it, you can go back over here, and you've changed how you're sharing that calendar and hopefully able to coordinate again, across a grade level, across a building, across any number of situations that people know where those assignments are. So I hope that helped. If you have other questions, please ask, comment, like, and subscribe, whatever it is you feel comfortable doing. And I'll have some more content and I can figure out one more thing that we can do to make this a successful year. Thanks for watching.